Nice to see you. Now 5, 6. So I'm going to start off with number 6 over here. How's things with you? How's Pitbull Jr., Mrs. Pitbull, and yourself? Didn't have a very good evening last night. Here comes Blue! Hey, how you doing, buddy? It's nice to see you in here. You can't be enjoying true crime. That's not allowed. That would be a 6 as well. I could do that. It's cheeky, but we could do it. There's a 6, yeah. I'm still getting used to doing all this upside down. How's things with you, Blue? You enjoying a bit of time off still? I've been watching them all day for the past couple of days, even at work. Which true crime are you watching at the moment? Me, I've been playing a lot of Power World, like a hell of a lot of Power World, to keep me busy. I got kicked out of a karaoke bar last night for singing Danger Zone 5 times. Apparently, I exceeded the maximum login attempt. Oh my god, what's wrong with you? Have you played Power World yet, Blue or Pitbull? Currently the case of Christian Kit Martin, who is accused of murdering 3 of his neighbours. I'm good though. How are you? I'd love to turn around and say I'm fine, but I'll be perfectly honest. I've had quite a challenging couple of weeks. I've had 2 major tooth infections on 2 different teeth. The other one, I went to an emergency dental appointment yesterday, which I managed to get to, which was nice. They've given me more antibiotics, and I've just had loads of stuff just kind of hitting all at once. And I've been meaning to come on and stream, but I kind of feel like I got a bit defeated, you know. And today my missus turned around and said to me, she said, you haven't done any more of your painting for a while, maybe you should go on and try and do that. And I figured, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I decided to take this time off, and I think there must have been some foresight in it, to be perfectly honest with you, because as soon as I took time off, everything seems to have gone downhill and sideways. So, but yeah, I'm all right. I'm getting there, slowly but surely. I'm all right. You haven't played Power World? 2 of my friends play it together. Fun to watch, but I'm not sure I play it myself. Honestly, I think I bought Power World the day after it come out on Steam, or the second day afterwards, and I'm already on 70 hours. Like, there is so much to that game. It's ridiculous. It's so addictive. It's so good. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't stream it, because then I wouldn't have been able to play my single player campaign, without it being on stream, and I haven't been able to talk much for the last week or so, I suppose, because of my teeth and stuff. So yeah, I was kind of glad for the distraction. But yeah, it's an amazing game, and it's only going to get better. What's funny is it's a very small studio that did it, and granted, this studio has kind of left other games that they've made in the past, Craftopia being one of them. But this one has sold over 6 million copies now, and that's just on Steam. And my point is that these AAA studios that keep releasing these games that don't work properly, right, and have loads of bugs and issues, and then they all kind of got on the bandwagon of, oh, Baldur's Gate 3, oh, you can't keep choosing, comparing us to Baldur's Gate 3 because it's a unicorn. Well, Power World, although it's got its little glitches and issues, right, the game is completely and utterly playable, and it looks great. So what's the issue there then with releasing a game that works? It just seems exactly like Pokemon. I've been playing a few different COD zombie games and GTA. Oh, nice. I haven't touched anything else since Power World, and my wife has as well. And I've managed to create my own server on my own PC, my media entertainment PC, which is running 24/7. And I'm actually thinking about opening that up to people in my community. Because me and my wife have been playing on that only a little bit. We kind of focused on a single player game, but we'll be playing on there as well. And it isn't going to cost anything because it's on my equipment, and I managed to do the server myself, which was really nice because it gave me something to think about and do. Yeah, other than that, nothing else really has changed much, to tell you the truth. Everything's pretty much Lethal Company was far more popular than COD. Yeah, exactly. No, I completely agree with you. I haven't actually played Lethal Company, but it is definitely on my radar to play at some point because it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. But I've just been concentrating on some bills and stuff, like cutting down the buying of stuff and whatever, because I've got to pay for my teeth the end of February. So we've been kind of like pulling things back a bit, but as soon as I'm over that, I should be good with a bit of luck. I'm still waiting for my appointment to see this professor, see if he can figure out what's going on. Kind of the last ditch effort. I have a feeling when it comes to that, I'm going to be going into hospital for that one, because they've got loads of tests apparently they want to do and what have you. So it's all good fun. I'm not actually down about it. I'm actually looking on the positive side, because with a bit of luck, hopefully they'll find out whatever it is, and then we can get back to doing what I want to do, which is A, spending time with my family, right, and B, getting back onto some streaming and having some fun, and stop constantly mentioning about, oh, this is wrong, that's wrong, and just have some fun, Oh, that reminds me, I have a bone to pick with you, Mr. Mark Buddy. Taps foot annoyedly. Oh, what's that? I only played 20 hours, but most of those hours came from 2 to 3 weeks, and we'd really only planned to play 3 or 4, which is not too often. I got you. Pegley, how you doing? Lovely to see you, mate. I nearly called you darling then. Jesus. What did I do now, Mr. Pitbull? I must have done something. I hope you know that you are 100% to blame for reigniting my complete and utter addiction of City of Heroes. Honestly, I was loving City of Heroes until Power World come out, and then that was it. Then I was knackered for playing anything else. But I will be getting back on to the City of Heroes train, because I did actually like that. I'm not gonna lie. Mama, thank you, darling. Thank you. My missus, everybody, as most of you already know, she was kind of pushing me to do this today. And yeah, one of my biggest supporters. Not bad yourself. I've been called worse, that's for sure. Yeah, but I haven't played Batman or anything because I do intend on finishing them on stream. And I know I've said this to you guys all before. I'm just trying to get somewhat right, because things have not been great over the last couple of weeks, as you all know. I've even been quiet in the Discord and stuff. I've just been taking time for me and my family. Oh, you'd all be a little bit pleased to hear, I would imagine, that I've been going downstairs a lot more into my front room. Me and my missus, we spent 3 days in a row. I woke up, got up, went downstairs to the front room, and we spent all day down there watching TV and films and stuff, which was really nice. Since you mentioned that you logged into City of Heroes, I was supposed to create 5 characters. Yes, we've been watching Love Island and Christ, what else is it? That's it. Hunger Games. Yeah, well, I mean, 5 characters, Pitbull. I'm disappointed. You should have at least done 10. To answer your question, Pegley, I've not been doing too bad. I've been kind of just focusing on me and my missus, and just I've been relaxing and just doing whatever it is that I want to do on days when I want to do it. I got given some new medication from the doctor to help with sleeping, and I think I've been on it for, unless my wife can correct me, I think it's 4 days so far. And in each one of those 4 days, I've been going to bed early and sleeping the whole night and waking up fairly early as well. So, of course, like, to now actually have a bit of a sleep pattern, it's kind of knocking me for 6 a bit, because like now I feel like I'm getting sleep, but I've just got to catch up on it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back on here and then just having a laugh with you guys and not constantly giving you a rundown of medical histories. Yeah. And he's fallen in love. Who have I fallen in love with? Oh, Richmond, the sausage dog that is actually my son and daughter-in-law's, has decided that I'm his new best friend, and whenever I go into the front room now, because I have a quilt over me, because I'm upstairs all the time, it's very warm in my house. So when I go downstairs, I'm bloody freezing. So there's a quilt downstairs for me to lay on the sofa, and my little sausage dog, I say my little sausage dog, but the sausage dog, he noses the quilt up so he can get underneath it, and he comes and lays on my lap and goes to sleep for hours. It's really nice. But it's been nice, like, reintegrating and being down there with my missus, and like I've spent so long upstairs, it's just such a huge breakthrough to be able to go down there and no anxiety and stuff when I've been down there, to force me to come back upstairs. So, you know, little steps. Rome weren't built in a day, I guess. But yeah, as much as I say things are not too good right now, there are things to look out on the horizon to show that things are changing slowly but surely, and hopefully in the right direction. So rather than focusing on the negative, I'm trying to focus on the positive. But then I have been in my computer room a few times, And I keep looking over at this, and I keep thinking to myself, "You want to do it? You want to do it?" And he's been to nothing better than a quilt and a lap dog to get. Oh, he is. Pitbull. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you all a little something, right? Which is probably, it's not necessarily a downer, but it was like a really pivotal moment in what's been happening with me. So I started to come downstairs, as I said, and I bought a pug. I actually bought 2 pugs before I fell ill. Pickle and Pitch. All right, one's a fawn one, one's a pure black one. And this dog, Pickle, was mine because he was with me all the time. He would come up and sit on my shoulder and whatever, not leave me alone. Anyway, obviously I fell ill, and then because we don't really bring the dogs upstairs, like the pugs, because of their hair and stuff. I hadn't really seen the dog since all of this started, right? Pickle's 12 and Pitch's 11. Yeah. So the other day, like the second day that I came downstairs, me and my wife were watching TV and films and stuff. She finally brought in the 2 dogs, Pitch and Pickle, and they both look like they're about ready to come to an end. If I'm being completely honest, if you could see them. And it broke my heart. But it broke my heart, but it also made me realise just exactly how much of my life I've missed out on. If that makes any sense to anybody. Like, it was a real proper shock moment. And my missus kind of passed it off and said, like, "Oh, well, don't worry about it. Look forward, don't look backward." But I wasn't being a dick to my missus. It was more of the fact that I didn't think she understood that I now understand how much time I've lost. And it was such a pivotal moment in this whole thing that I've been going through, and it's really spurred me on now to just carry on the track that I'm on to get better. So yeah, it's not like I wasn't on the track beforehand, don't get me wrong, but like, this was just, I can't explain it. It was just that one moment in your life that just changes your life, and that changed my life. I mean, I've seen my grandkids and they all look older. They don't look the same anymore. But the thing is with my grandkids is that even though I only see them for 5 minutes or so every now and again, I still got to see them. So I kind of slowly got used to them changing almost in front of me, But my dogs, I didn't. I had
You look a bit parched. Why don't you take a drink?
Mr. Offspring, probably. Oh no, it's hey, Raiden, how you doing, darling? Thank you very much. How are you, sweetheart? I don't know if we've got any. My shout outs. Well, I haven't used this in ages, so Dark Raiden. Yeah, I think. Did that do it? It did. Yeah, so like I said, it just changed things for me a lot, for the better, I think. Just made me more determined now just to get better. My missus has been doing pretty well as well, with all the stuff that she's been dealing with. It's just been nice spending time with the family. Right. Right. Yeah, go on. Yeah, I know. All right, darling. See you in a minute. Love you. Number 1. So yeah, that's it really. Like, for all the negativity and stuff that I may have been spouting, there's a lot of positivity as well. Stuff that I'm looking forward to and getting done. But how are you, Raiden? How's things? Yeah. Actually, I could do that one there, considering it's just on the brush. Feels nice to be back painting. Also, the other, Mama Bear, my name, yeah. Is it? That's my granddaughter's name. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. It's gone completely out of my head. I went for a nap this afternoon because I just couldn't keep my eyes open, and I've kind of woken up and just knackered. But it's okay. Oh, Mama Bear. Oh, right. Yeah, gotcha. Mila is your granddaughter, isn't it? Yes. Yes. We call her Mila Moos. I have all little pet names for all my grandkids. That's why Poppy, we call her Poppy Poo Pie. Because she can't swear, and she obviously needed something to be able to let her frustrations out, so kind of let us say poo pie, and then she hated it because I called her it, so that was it. Then it stayed forever. You got Charlie Bear, and you got Lottie Bean, Dilly Doos, I'm kind of glad I got that bit there done then. Right, that's another segment done. That's also my name, just with a double L. Oh, nice! I didn't know that. Right. Yeah, let's get this bit done. Oh, that is it just me, or did that go quite quickly to do that bit? Might just be me. Right, we've got some 17s here, so we'll do that first. I'll clean the brush off, and I'm still painting with 17s. A bit silly. But yeah, everything. I suppose what I'm trying to say is everything seems to be rowing in the right direction at the moment, which is nice. So you've been playing Power World, Raiden? Uh-oh. What? What's up? Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. What film's that from? Someone left a box of Stroop waffles in the break room. Guess I need another cup of coffee. Well, it'd be rude not to. You know, I've always turned around and said it, you know. Is it the parents' fault for leaving a child in the sweet shop on their own and they eat the sweets? Or is it the child's fault for eating the sweets? Right, that's 20. You carry on there a bit. Yeah, so get that in there. I also changed the colour balance on the camera. Because I've just noticed, like today, because I've got my new computer room glasses, so I can see it better now. But I noticed that it was very blue. So I sorted that out. And to me, from what I can see, this actually looks a lot better now. Obviously, I'm constantly trying to make it as best as possible, but I think it looks pretty good now. Yesterday, Pitbull, I tell you, I had such a greedy day yesterday. So I didn't eat any breakfast because I don't normally eat breakfast because I can't really eat in the mornings. But then we had a dinner, which for the life of me right now, I can't remember what it was. What's my dinner yesterday? Whatever it was a big dinner. I remember that. And then we had dessert afterwards, right? And then I had the rest of the dessert later on that evening. Then I had something to eat. And then I ate some biscuits. And it was like, I just could not stop eating yesterday. I was starving all day long, except for in the morning. And that just made me feel a little bit crappy today. I suppose you get days like that, where you're just like insatiably hungry. Well, I do anyway. I think for me, I'm just looking forward to getting back on my feet again. I think that's the bottom of it, to tell you the truth. Just want to get back to doing what I enjoy. But it's been really nice. I've had a lot of really kind messages from people, you know, and just like checking up on me, making sure that I'm still all right and what have you. And it's been really nice. Like I feel like, I mean, I know the Discord's a bit quiet and stuff, and as I've said before, that's probably because of me, because I don't put in a lot of effort to keep it bustling. But the community that's in here is just a bunch of really nice people and friends. Yes, when I have days like that, usually within a day or two afterwards, I wind up feeling symptoms of a cold and my appetite takes a dive. Yep. I'm kind of hoping that doesn't happen to me, because I've had a pretty crappy couple of weeks anyway with whatevers. So I'm just hoping that it was just I was going through a really greedy phase. Here, these number 10s. This paint, I love painting with this particular paint because I really do like the color, but I also find it very thin coverage. I would estimate that we are maybe 2 streams away, possibly 3, depending on how far I get in this one, away from finishing this picture. I think it's going to look really good when it's done.